Alright, and once again, I will try my fucking controller. But we'll see. Story mode. I don't really care what it's called, actually. Oh, I did not mean to skip that. If I did. Fuck. Oh well. Here's a recap. Hopefully my controller works correctly on this game. Looks better. I think did they remake the scene and with updated graphics or whatever? Probably. Yep, my controller. It feels like it works correctly. All right. Yep, we left him alive. Loose end. And he becomes a problem for this whole game, right? Our son is mainly the problem, right? Do we kill him in this game or the next one? I think it's this one, right? One second. I think the audio's not being properly captured. Yeah, it doesn't look like shit. Okay. Uh, all right. Now audio's been captured, right? Yeah. All right. Now this didn't go too far in. Barely a couple minutes in. Would have been shit. So it was like an hour in. There we go. Now it looks like it's capturing the audio now. We're good.
Better in the hands of the earth than in the hands of man.
Uncle,
What can I say? We sent a single man against an entire army. I was worried. Quick, climb up. We have to get out of here.
Gives you the best way. Alright. He still has his trapping ability, so we're good.
You would not believe the things I have seen, Mario.
Then be sure to stay alive that I might hear of them.
I expect opposition.
And I expect the Borgia to mourn the loss of many lives tonight.
Looks better.
God will see you pay for your crimes. You have desecrated the sanctity of this holy place.
You condemn what you do not understand.
We must go, Ezio, now. Any punishment shall reward your crime.
This is the voice of the devil. Turn away from them.
Change the a little bit better. All right.
Did Rodrigo manage to hurt you?
Barely. My armor blunted his attack.
Be ready to fight.
Oh, ready.
What are you doing?
Saving you from the look of things.
Not bad for an old man.
Agreed. You still have some skill.
Buona questa.
Excellent. Good one.
The last two games like give you a whole 20-minute tutorial on how to fight. Even on specific fucking AC3 is whenever they start the where after you counter once you can combo it, right? Or is that Revelations? I think it's 3. I just know in 3 you can fucking take on an entire army. Just fucking them up. Sorry, Uncle Mario. Taking me a second to get used to the controller now that I've been playing with a mouse and keyboard the whole time, past 2 games. Oh, Mario, you're fucking him up. I think you killed more than I did right there. We're in Rome, right? Roma?
This decision is yours alone to make. Only do so quickly. Give it to me. You can do with it as you will later.
Bene.
Jump!
And title card. No? And title card. No, not yet. And title card. Took a minute.
Then Minerva talked about the sun. She told of a disaster that occurred long ago, and another that is coming.
Sometime far in the future, Vero. Then we need not worry about it.
See. Perhaps our work is finished.
Would that be so bad? We upgraded the arsenal while you were away.
Ah, and it is now customary for you to fire cannonballs at visitors.
My
Yeah.
apologies. We only installed them a few days ago. My men are still being trained in their use.
Though I think my favorite Eagle Vision is probably in what? Unity?
Welcome back, Ezio.
Madonna.
Ezio! Look, it is Ezio! Let me see!
Buongiorno.
Salve,
It's
Mario!
good to be
Look at
home.
two of them.
This place just keeps getting better.
Thanks to you.
Brother!
Claudia. It is good to be home. How is mother?
She's fine. I heard you were returning, but I'm glad to see it with my own eyes. The Contessa of Forli is here to welcome you. I had no idea you were so famous.
Caterina.
Oh, I remember her.
Is it finished then? Is the Spaniard truly dead?
Gather the others in Mario's study tonight. I'll explain everything there.
Steel yourself, Ezio. They will have many questions.
Claudia, tell the Contessa I look forward to seeing her this evening.
Of course you do, Ezio. Check these things good. Man, the map looks so everything looks so clean compared to 2. Did they really make it look that much better? I don't think so.
Need some help.
Salve.
So many flowers. Your husband must be very lucky.
I am the lucky one. I have you here to aid me.
Let me see what I can do.
Back there, I may have given you the wrong impression.
Oh?
I have no husband. The flowers are for a party.
Am I invited?
To Claudia Auditori's birthday party in the villa. If you are willing to help me again, I need someone with class to accompany me.
What makes you think I have class?
I could tell the moment I saw you. No one in this town walks with such bearing. I'm certain Ezio Auditori himself would be impressed.
Oh? What do you know of Ezio?
Claudia thinks the world of him, but he rarely visits her. From what I gather, he's distant.
She is right. I have been.
Oh no. You? The party was intended to be a surprise. Promise you will not tell Claudia.
What will you do to keep me quiet?
I am sure I
Ezio.
can think of several things.
I'll be waiting to hear them when we get there.
He got quite around, didn't he? Is this still playing some like upbeat music? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I hear it in the background. I don't know why it's playing that.
Now about earning my silence.
I have something in mind. There is one condition.
Anything.
You must wait until tomorrow.
If it pleases you, I will not stand in your way.
It will be worth the wait, Ezio. Trust me.
Hmm. Next mission.
Dio,
So, these are the new cannons?
Yes, Signor Ezio.
May I try one?
Yes, but... Go on, tell him. We cannot seem to make them work properly, and the fool who mounted them is nowhere to be found.
Then it is up to me to find him.
We do not want to waste your time.
It is not any trouble. I have all the time in the world now.
Alright, find the engineer.
Salve, Messere. We need you to fix the cannons on the battlements.
Leave me be. I do not begin repairs before noon.
Do you know what time it is?
I make cannons, not clocks.
If you are busy, someone else will fix them.
Uno momento. No one else will touch my cannons. Soldiers have no respect for artillery. They expect a gun to work like magic. You need to feel her out. Give her a little encouragement. We are only equipped with simple cannons now, but I got hold of a design from France, a hand cannon. Something called a wrought iron murderer. Imagine firing a cannon from your hands. That is the future.
I got one of those, don't I? I mean, something similar. Our wrist gun. We still have that. Yes, we do.
What have you done?
We used them.
They were not ready for firing. You could have gotten us all killed. Let me see.
His breath is more fatal than our cannons.
Only when you two fools are shooting them. There, try it. Aim at something to test the alignment.
Yeah, I would not want to stand in front of one of these fuckers. Fucking cannonball blow you away.
Perfecto! At least someone here knows how to shoot. Now, for the other one.
I must go.
Thanks for your help. If you hear the cannons tomorrow, do not worry. We will be practicing at dawn.
Too bad it will not do you any good.
Very funny. Now fix the second cannon.
There's a bale of hay down here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, I guess just climb down manually. You're not fine with that? Guess not. There used to be a bale of hay right there in the second one, isn't there? Pretty sure when you walked in there was a bale of hay. Oh yeah, I remember these. Was Brotherhood when they put them in? Sweet. Alright, just have to quickly get up the building.
Buongiorno.
Ezio, Mario is going to murder me. I have lost his favorite horse.
Do not despair. I will bring it back.
God bless you, Ezio.
What? I swore I pressed it right when it ran by. Just pressing it. There we go.
Here.
Grazie, Ezio. I can no longer keep up with the horses. Promise me you will enjoy your good health. Do not spend as much time in battle as your Uncle Mario.
My battles have already been won.
That is good news. Arrivederci, Ezio.
All right.
Oh, I suppose it...
I was just trying to see if there was a glyph there. There was in the second one. And there's
Buongiorno, Ezio.
what's her name?
Katerina,
Katarina. There we
to
go.
what do I owe the pleasure of your presence here?
I desire an allegiance. The papal armies have resumed their march on Forli. Your mercenaries would be a great asset to my cause.
It is likely that I can give you what you seek. But we will talk later. Mother. Machiavelli. It is done. Though not, I think, as any of us expected. I entered the Vaticano and faced Rodrigo. No! He powered the papal staff against me, but I defeated him. Finding the staff on the apple, I gained access to the vault. There, a moving painting of the goddess Minerva spoke. She told of a terrible tragedy to befall mankind in the future, but gave hope of lost temples that will provide aid to humanity. And then she called out to a phantom, Desmond, as if he were there, standing beside me. After her warning, she vanished.
Amazing.
I cannot imagine such wonders.
The vault did not house the terrible weapon we feared. This is good news.
What of this goddess, this Minerva? Did she appear human?
Yes, but her words proved otherwise. All of her kind died many years ago. I wish I could show you the magic she performed.
Who is Desmond, then? Where are these temples Minerva spoke of?
I do not know.
Perhaps we must search for them.
Tell me how it ended with Borgia. Did Rodrigo beg forgiveness? Make excuses? Promise power in return?
No, none of those things.
Interesting. I'm surprised he remained so composed.
I let him leave.
The Spaniard lives? Once our enemies are dead, we can speak of vaults and gods and ancient places. You should have killed him. We're sure to suffer.
I agree with you.
I am not here to debate the past. Together, we should discuss the future.
No. I am leaving immediately for Roma.
Ezio, I do not know why you spared him, but I trust your judgment.
I don't.
Machiavelli will come around.
SEO made a mistake. I would have killed him. Yeah, Auditore. Niccolo Machiavelli. It's Altair's armor, right?
Welcome home.
She had her husband killed SEO. So, I mean, what do you want to take from that? Wonder what it costs to make a replica of that. This is pretty pretty long. Thought they'd be over with it by now. I meant the scene. They spent too much time making that scene.
Ready to go again?
You don't need to ask.
One should always have the freedom to choose. Shh. What's that?
Probably just training exercises.
Yep, not so much SEO. Throw on some pants and then fucking run out there.
I have to find Mario and rally the troops.
My men are in the courtyard. I aim to lead them around back and flank our attackers.
Stay out of sight.
We're getting fucked up. I spent so much money building this damn place up, man.
It's the Borgia.
How did we not see this?
They must have dashed to the east during the night. We need to hold them off until the townspeople have escaped.
I will take care of it.
Use the cannons above the rampart. I intend to lead a frontal assault.
Do you have it?
I am keeping it safe. The Borgia must not be allowed to breach the walls until everyone is safely away. Insieme per la vittoria.
Insieme. Uncle, be careful.
I will.
I felt like that would have hurt my nuts if I jumped on that horse. Out the way. Out the way. Arm of Altair is lost. Double blade lost. All my upgrades are lost. Oh shit. Oh, they have guns?
Signor Auditore, thank God! We must put them back until the villagers escape! Destroy their cannons, signore!
Okay, 3 at once? I can. Okay, just want to make sure. Wonder if I can get 4. Doubt it. Let's try. Nope, just 3. I fucking keep missing. Okay.
Fire at them!
I am. Fuck that cannon.
Half the townspeople have made it out.
Reload! Reload! Ah! He's dead, signore!
I'm doing my best, guys.
Some townspeople still haven't escaped. Keep going.
Doing my best. Ah, missed there. Ah,
Almost all the townspeople are outside.
yeah. Not quite. Fuck. I'm not saying that as an excuse, but there was something on the screen. It's annoying me. Have to restart the whole thing, or am I starting from the second camp? Restarting the whole thing. Okay.
Signora Vittoria, thank God! We must put them back. Aim for the cannons, signore! Aim carefully! We can't withstand this attack much longer!
Nearly half the townspeople have made it out.
Reload! Reload! Ah! He's dead, signore!
Destroy these ones. Oh, 5 here. I did a lot better this time. So, should make it.
Some townspeople still haven't escaped. Keep going. Almost all the townspeople are outside the walls.
There we go. We made it.
You have saved them. Wait! Soldiers are climbing the walls. Signore, forget the cannons. You must stop them.
Why must I do everything?
I will carry on here! Take this town for the order!
Oh, damn. I forgot he uses that shit in this one. Fucking brutal. through the neck. And he's got some new finishing moves in this one. The last one he pretty much used things similar to Ezio. Not Ezio, Altair. Now what? Oh, another one?
They're breaching the gate! I know you're there, Ezio! The Pope told me about you and your little group of assassins. And this! Give me the gun his friend fashioned for us! We've had too much bloodshed. I think the cleansing is in order. So consider this an invitation from my family to yours.
Yeah.
Basta! I can walk.
Look out! They are coming! Everyone, retreat to the villa!
I cannot fight like this. Stand with me!
Steady!
Oh yeah. Lock on. Oh damn. Fucking MMA fighter over here.
Our blade fight fast.
Oh hell nah.
We won't get far.
Watch your sword, dipshit.
Found him! There! Get inside the sanctuary!
Follow me!
Excuse and shriek. Okay, so it is this one you can do it in. But I'm not really close enough to multiple people, so. Oh! Oh, that fucking knee break. That was brutal.
I will hold them back. Stop! Wait for us!
We thought you had been killed, Sir Ezio.
Not yet.
Where does
Isn't
this
he a
passage
traitor?
To the north, outside the walls.
lead? I am surprised it exists. Let me through. I must go help the troops.
Hurry, Ezio!
Where's Mother? Is she
Pretty sure
all
that
right?
was a traitor, right?
I am here, Ezio.
She was a traitor. I think.
Grazie a Dio.
Could not leave without you.
The way out will be dangerous. Protect our mother.
Mario? I thought he would be waiting for us.
The Borgia infantry are circling the town!
Mario is dead. You must leave this place. Take Mother to Firenze. Get me a horse!
You are not coming with us. Where are you riding?
To Roma!
Go, my son. Destroy them. But remember for whom we assassins fight.
Passed out in the middle of the walkway. Sequence 1 done. Wonder how many sequences this one has. 20?
Lucy, I can't seem to get a position on Ezio's PoE.
PoE? Could one of you tell me what's going on?
Sorry, Desmond. Peace of Eden. In the Vatican, Minerva talked about other temples, that they're the key to preventing whatever terrible thing is about to happen to the Earth.
Right.
There's
To
9.
find the
Wow.
temples, I'm convinced
Last one had
we
14,
need to get
didn't
our
it?
hands on Ezio's Apple of Eden. Minerva altered it somehow when she touched it.
Wait, we're at the Auditore Villa.
Yes, it's our last safe house in Italy. It turns out the Templars are watching the border.
Ezio hid the PoE sometime in 1507, but when I try to access that DNA sequence, he seems to be remembering something else.
Like a memory inside a memory?
Yes, exactly. Maybe.
Exactly, maybe.
I believe you experienced something similar back at Abstergo, didn't you?
Subject 15 exhibited memory within memory-like patterns, but she was pregnant. The memories of both the fetus's father and mother were competing.
Desmond's not pregnant, at least as far as I can tell. Might just have had a big lunch.
Can you skip ahead to a later memory?
No, it doesn't work.
Well, that sounds familiar. We couldn't access Altair's later memories until Desmond had improved his synchronization.
Then it's possible something similar's occurred here. Ezio's troubled state is being transposed onto Desmond, destabilizing the memory. Either that, or Rebecca's just not a very good engineer.
Thanks, asshole.
What? I'm simply listing possible explanations. And that is amongst the most likely. Touchy?
This place isn't secure. Cell phone surveillance can see right through the walls.
Don't you mean satellite surveillance?
Are you kidding? Abstergo upgraded his cell towers ages ago. The waves go through everything above ground. They're gonna find us.
No, they aren't. Come with me.
Oh, wow. Nobody's fixed it up. Still fucking cannonball holes in the middle of it.
There's a beam blocking it from the inside. We're not getting in this way.
What's our next move?
The road just loops back into the highway. This is not a good place for us to be right now.
Do we have any tarps? We need to cover up the van.
I really hate to stress this, yeah, but we are running out of time.
Well, help us then, Sean. Do you have any ideas?
I don't know. Maybe there's another way into the sanctuary.
Hey, I think I've got something. Follow me.
Yeah, are they gonna follow this?
Desmond, that was pretty awesome.
Just felt natural. We can get in through here.
Good job.
We'll just wait up here then, shall we? Yeah, all alone with massive targets painted on our backs.
Why won't this turn on?
It's great to be out of the Animus.
This isn't exactly my idea of a good time.
Well, let me guess. You're more the in-bed-at-6 type.
What? Desmond? I know how to have fun.
Oh, that's very convincing. Yeah, I'm convinced.
Okay, okay, after we save the world, I'll show you.
Wait, can I get that in writing?
We have light.
What was that?
I don't see anything.
Run! Get out before I soldati catch you! Correte! Go!
They escaped through here.
What?
Ezio and the villagers. After the attack, I can see them now.
I know it's difficult, but try to compartmentalize, Desmond. Focus on the present.
What if I can't stop the visions? How long before I start painting symbols on the walls?
Don't joke about that. 16 is dead. We're focusing on the present, okay?
Great, it's stuck.
I can get under there.
Ready? Any chance you can lift that gate?
Not unless you want me to end up like that skeleton.
I'll find a way around.
I can drop into the corridor below, through here.
Watch out for bats.
Where?
I meant in case you see any.
Remind me not to make you a lookout. Desmond?
More ghosts.
I'm here, okay? Stay with me.
Did anything fall on you?
No. Is Mother all right?
Desmond, we can't climb this.
How about you give me a boost?
That's a bad idea.
I could throw you into the air and you grab the ledge.
Even worse.
Follow me. How about this?
What are you going to... Nice job.
I aim to please. I wonder how old these tunnels are.
Middle Ages, probably. Luckily, the beams still hold our weight.
After all this time in the Animus, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but you're really getting fat.
Ouch.
I even told Rebecca to widen the Animus.
Seriously?
No.
Up we go.
The banter.
You know, when I came here last...
When Ezio came here.
Yeah, I meant Ezio.
Shouldn't put you through all this. It's not right.
Hey, all joking aside, I'm having the time of my life. It's thanks to you.
Just focus on where you're going, okay?
Probably supposed to help her up before I climb up.
When did this become my job?
If I pulled all the levers, then what would be left for you?
Nothing.
Nice try.
Ready?
Found a switch!
Something's open.
I'm stuck over here, but I can see a lever across the water.
Great. Ezio gets a bath with Katerina Sforza, and I get a swim in a toilet. I've got this one.
There's another lever up ahead. Come over here.
How does that feel to see your ancestor get some action? You want me to swim? Oh, okay.
Oh man, it's freezing.
Stop whining.
It's easy for you to say. You aren't swimming in medieval toxic waste. Ugh. I smell terrible.
You're exaggerating. Remember, this is the time of your life.
Yeah.
Ready?
Go for it. Okay, release it.
How come you don't have to get wet?
Because you're here,
Charming.
aren't I?
I've got you.
Thanks.
Ezio! We are on the other side! Hurry!
Cazzo!
Great, the bridge is out. We can't jump this.
I have an idea. You'll have to help me. Stand at the edge and get ready.
Ready?
Made it! Let me see.
Oh, you go on ahead. I'll just stay here to die in the dark with the bats.
Jump across.
Nice work.
The bats will be disappointed.
For now.
Soldati, I have found an entrance.
I'll wait here.
Good. Let me just go and get that bridge down for you.
I did the last one.
And I'm sure that will be your last one.
Haha, very funny.
Got it.
Thank you, Desmond. Now it's
shit.
my turn to even the score. There.
Thanks. It's a start.
Do your magic.
Oh shit. Remember to do that. Okay. Oh man. I think this one they spend a lot of time out of the Animus. Or not a lot of time. This is the only time you spend a lot of time out of the Animus. Other than that, it's pretty much just you stay out for like 5 minutes, look at some records or whatever, have a conversation, jump back in it. The last one you jumped out of the Animus like what, barely 3 times?
Thanks.
And then you had the option of going right back in.
Okay.
Come on, Desmond, let's go. I can see the sanctuary.
Wow. He looks so old. Ezio must have come back here way after the attack. But why?
Desmond!
Right. Let's open that door. There's something here.
Can you open the damn bookcase, Desmond?
You guys did it.
About bloody time. What's that?
Looks like something Ezio left behind. There are numbers underneath it. 1419, 1420, and 1421.
Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
No, it's all right. I'm fine.
Whoa, they really built this place to last. No signs of structural damage, no cell signal either. Should be safe to set up. Let's get the Animus down there.
Okay, everything's good here. Sean, hide the van in town, and make sure you aren't followed.
What is that smell?
It's my clothes.
They smell like you swam through a sewer.
It was Lucy's idea.
Wait a second, guys. We need power down here. There's a line running nearby I can hook into, but the wattage is weak.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Anything else you two would like? You know, some caviar, perhaps? Maybe you'd like me to knit you a lovely hat? No? Fine, follow me.
Did they ever explain how how Eagle Vision came to be or something?
Right, look around Monteriggioni for circuit boxes. Rebecca's little doodahs, they'll reroute small amounts of electricity to the power line underneath the villa. Don't ask me how they work. If I understood that, I wouldn't be the fella hiding the van.
Really give me a explicit go this way, does it? I wonder if there's only 4 or if they have like a shit ton around here. That looks like 1. Yep. I think there's... Right there, okay.
Back.
Just in time. The sun's rising.
Yes, it's booted. We're good to go.
Did you miss me? No? Anyone? Hello? Am I speaking out loud? Hello? Workaholics.
Let's get started.